Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's game between Severian Brothers High School out of Westwood and Brockton High School. And now for your starting lineups for Severian Brothers. Number 5, defenseman Captain Joe Casey. Number 17, forward Captain Christian McKenzie. Number 11, forward Sam Goldberg. Number 10, defenseman Dave Perry. Number 12, midfielder Mark Thickathala. Number 4, defenseman James Folan. At gold, goalkeeper Ben Shields, number 1. Number 3, defenseman Dante Mancini. And number 14, midfielder Trevor Gleason. Head coach for Severian Brothers, Garrett Bowers. And now the starting lineups for Brockton High School. Number 8, midfielder, senior captain Joseph Cruz. At goal, 00, senior goalkeeper Michael Cruz. Number 10, senior midfielder captain John Santos. Number 27, junior midfielder Rialton Carvalho. Number 3, junior midfielder Rivaldo Delgado. Number 2, junior defenseman Artley Ducanto. Number 19, junior forward Maldini Fonseca. Number 9, senior forward Cam Frederick. Number 14, senior defenseman Bruno Martins. Number 1, junior forward Cristiano Martins. And number 5, senior defenseman Eddie Martins. Varsity head coach Rick Robbins. Once again, we're sorry about the national anthem, but we can start the game whenever the refs want.
Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, soccer fans of all ages, welcome into Marciano Stadium, the Armand Colombo Field, for tonight's matchup between the Severian Hawks and the Brockton Boxers. I'm Mad Dog Matt Nelson, joined alongside my broadcast partner, Tim Cruz. Tim, always a great matchup, Severian and Brockton.
Always, no matter which team is up and which team is down, it's been a tough matchup for the last couple of years for the Boxers, certainly. 2 years ago, one of their worst losses in the last 4 or 5 years, a 6-1 loss at Severian, and this year Boxers flying high, 8-0-2 right now, and Severian Hawks at 3-5. But anytime you're playing a school from the Catholic Conference and the Severian team, it's a tough game, tough matchup for the Boxers.
Brockton coming off a draw against Bridgewater Raynham. Just tell us a little bit about that game.
Saturday afternoon, 4 starters did not play due to injuries, and it showed. The Boxers easily the worst game they've played all year, although a very well-prepared Bridgewater Raynham team. Bridgewater Raynham is already the Old Colony League champions, and they played a very defensive game, very organized defensive game. The only goal that Bridgewater Raynham scored in 1-1 was an own goal. The Boxers, some confusion in the box, and the Boxers put the ball in. Boxers controlled play, but it was their sloppiest game of the year. A lot of long, over-the-top passing. Very tough weather day. And the Boxers, on a day they needed to put it on the ground and needed to go to their short passing game, they were unable to, partly because of the injuries. Had quite a few young kids playing up front. They played well, but it's not the same as having, Cam Fredericks did play, but he only played about half the game with his ankle. Maldini Fonseca was nursing a bad back, didn't play. The Boxers, again, 1-1 game. I wouldn't say they were lucky to get out with a 1-1 tie, but it was easily the worst game they've played all year.
Tim, we've seen a lot of back and forth in the goal for Brockton as of late. Both Luri Asamo and Michael Cruz pretty much switching off games.
Yeah.
Michael Cruz went a swing without playing 4 or 5 games.
He was banged up a little bit, and he is the senior co-captain. Coach Robbins seems to be back to him. It does look like John Santos didn't play Saturday, midfielder, and a couple of changes today. I'm happy to see myself. I see Joe Cruz back at center mid. He's been playing that outside mid. It looks like Eddie Martin is going to play out there today. I think they're a better team when Joe's in the middle, facilitating with the passing game over to Maldini Fonseca. And not having Maldini on the field Saturday made a huge difference. Roll back to over to Eddie. Eddie up to John Santos. John boxed in. Needs to get rid of that. Oh, the Zavarian Hawks dropped off of him. Now over the top to Maldini Fonseca, just offside. Good call. Ref was right there. John was just a bit late with the pass. He had the right idea, although that's still trying to go over the top. I know I'd like to see them with the ball on the ground. Boxers using their speed and the ball on the ground is their best game. Number 3 for Zavarian sends it back. We'll try and get some names. Dante Mancini. Goaltender, I believe, is number 1, Ben Shields. A little unusual this year. A lot of times when we play the Catholic Conference schools, there'll be 1 or 2 players from Brockton on the team, but I don't see anybody on the roster this year from Brockton. Carvalho along the sidelines. Going to be...Rilton had quite a game Saturday, although a lot of ball handling, but with the way they were shorthanded, they kind of had to. Number 17, senior captain Christian McKenzie sends it across field. Back to Christian. Good ball movement. Looks like it's going to roll all the way down for a goal kick for the Boxers, though. So the Boxers in the ESPN poll are ranked first in the state, 8-0-2. Again, not to jinx them with that because they had a tough game. In fact, both of their games last week were not great. Catholic Memorial, they did beat 2-1, but Memorial played. It was quite a weather game down there. It was pouring rain, and Memorial, like everybody, I think, is now going to be doing against these speedy Boxers, played 8 in the box most of the game. Joe Cruz gets a header on that. McKenzie controls. Big, wide body type, kind of a typical Catholic Conference player. Big, strong kid in center mid. Joe gets a foot on it. Doesn't control, though. Number 3, Dante Mancini took that and got a shot off. Boxers need to control the ball. John Santos gets a foot on it. Eddie sends it ahead. That's going to be out of bounds. Better for the Boxers if they can get it on the ground. It's a nice night up here. A little cool, but it's a nice night. Cam Fredericks takes a step. Can't control it. Over to John Santos. Boxers very much bunched in here. Need to change the field if they can. That'll be out of bounds. Be a throw in for the Boxers. Milton Carvalho over to Joe Cruz in the middle. Joe looks to switch the field. Nice ball up to Maldini. Over the top for Cam. And nice play by number 5 to head that back to his goalie. Cam Frederick seems to be moving a little better today. He's really been banged up with that ankle since he hurt it pretty good a few games back. Joe Cruz gets a header ahead. Can't. Again, I like seeing Joe in the middle. He's controlled that ball 3 or 4 times already. Maldini with his speed. Cam can't control. Boxers control, though. Maldini with a shot. Boxers had numbers there. Better off putting it on the ground there. But great by the Boxers to get one shot on goal off there. 35 minutes to go in the first half. Maldini controls. Tries to feed it through to Cam. Cam gets a body on it. Over to John Santos. John Tricky dribbles, as Johnny Most used to say. Cristiano sends it up the middle to John. Nice control play back to number 2, Adley Del Canto. Adley can't get it through, though. It'll be out of bounds, though. Zavarian trying to send it ahead to number 12, Mark Thekathala.
So we're seeing a lot more handling with the ball instead of just quick one-touch passing this game from Brockton.
Yeah. And again, already looked better, though. Nice ball from Maldini over to Joe. Joe gets there and one times it, tries to get that through. Can't. Rowe controls over to Maldini. Maldini leading score. Oh, nice ball through to Joe Cruz. Great pass. Popped over the net. Good ball movement by the Boxers, though. That's what we want to see. Great pass by Maldini over to Joe Cruz. Joe slides that quickly across the middle and the shot over the net, but great ball movement by the Boxers. That's what they were doing earlier in the year, and that's what we need to see them get back to. A goal kick for Zavarian. Already the Boxers playing much better. Of course, those starters that weren't able to play Saturday are in the lineup tonight. Again, Cam Fredericks did start Saturday, but only played about half, and he was not. Nice work by Cam to control. Right idea. Zavarian controls. Sends it ahead. Nice play by Eddie Delgado. Will be a throw-in for for Zavarian, number 11. Sam Goldberg takes that out of midfield. Zavarian controls. Oh, nice step. Great step by Eddie Martins. Rolton Carvalho, nice heel pass to Eddie. Good to see the Boxers with their heads up and making runs without the ball.
Oh, who's there?
Oh, nobody there. Eddie Martin, first game he started, it was a nice idea. Maybe not quite used to nice move by number 9, Tim Sheehan. He's from Weymouth. Nice step by Eddie Martin. Knocks it out. Be a throw-in for Zavarian. 33 minutes to go in the first half. 0-0. Those of you watching this game taking place on Monday evening. Number 10 for Zavarian controls, David Perry. Nice step by Joe. Oh, needs to make a better pass on that. Saw Cam, didn't see the blue behind him. Boxers control.
Oh, yeah, that's a good ball.
Nice ball. A little pass, a little bit behind Cam. Boxers regroup. Nice turn. Nice body turn by Eddie. Nobody there. Somebody should have been going. Eddie Martins, again, it's the first start. I think he's needs to learn a little bit where these other guys want him to be. Cristiano gets a foot on it. Eddie controls over to Bruno Martins. Maldini gets a foot on that. Nice step by Rowe. Number 3 controls, though, Dante Mancini.
Simple. Nice.
Very good.
Look.
Very good. John sends it ahead to Rowe. Nice run by Rowe. Oh, nice. Nice shot. Nice work by the Boxers. Might have waited for Joe. Makes a nice step in. Gets chest set up to Maldini. Oh, great turn by Maldini. Unable to control, though. Substitution for Zavarian, number 6, Martin O'Malley heading into the game.
Zavarian substitution, number 6.
Coming
Martin
in for number
O'Malley.
11, Sam Goldberg. O'Malley, forward from Dedham, senior. Again, it's a little different to look at the Zavarian roster and not have any Brockton names on there. Catholic Memorial didn't either this year when we played them, so. Ahead to John Santos. John gets a foot on it. Nice ball back from Cam to John. Boxers keeping it nice and simple right now. Joe gets a foot on it. Now John, nice touch by John. Waiting a little long with it, but controls. Cam gets a header on that, but nobody there for the Boxers. Picked up by Ben Shields, junior goalkeeper from Norwood. I believe the Boxers football team plays Zavarian this weekend. Going to be tough for the Boxers now, losing their top running back. Oh, Maldini gets a foot on that, but Zavarian controls on the back line. Good work by the Boxers in midfield. Zavarian controls. Zavarian has numbers. Nice step by Bruno. He's had a great season in that back line. He's pressured, though. Number 1 for the Boxers, Cristiano Martins, controls. Oh, Cam had Joe there, didn't quite see him. Boxers trying to send it over the top. Need to control. Eddie Martins controls. Nice work. Over to Joe Cruz. Ahead to Eddie. Oh, overruns it a little bit. Nice ball back to Rowe. Rowe will use those long legs, take it to the corner. 2 Zavarian Hawks on him. Controls, though. That should be a corner kick. Corner kick for the Boxers, first of the game. Rolton Carvalho, number 27, will take the kick. Oh, right on the ground. Oh, and a great run, but unable to put it in. Great run, great read by Rolton. John Santos, that was a great idea, great opportunity for the Boxers. Just tapped it wide. A little bit might have caught Zavarian defense napping a little bit there. .28:42 to go in the first half. Number 9, Tim Sheehan controls. Sends it long for Zavarian. That'll be over Cristiano's head. All the way, Michael Cruz takes control of that. Michael, good to see him take control. It's just he needs to be a little more forceful in that goal box. Can't be a nice guy and be a keeper. You got to take control. Header there. Zavarian will control.
Simple.
Boxers control. Nice read by Rolton. Nice turn by Maldini.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, ball across. A lot of bodies in the box. Boxers couldn't control. Eddie makes a nice turn. Oh, that should be off. Yeah, that should be a corner kick. That should be that's going to be a corner kick. Absolutely. A corner kick for the Boxers. I think tapped up by number 14, looked like. He did a good job selling that, but Rolton will take the corner here. Long boot. Oh, it's going to be a handball on the Boxers. Couldn't control it. Boxers need to one-time that. Just get a body on it, get anything on that. Beautiful night up here. We've had some tough, cool weather. It's cool, but it's nice out. Beautiful sky tonight above the Harry Allen track at Armand Colombo Field at Rocky Marciano Stadium. Idley gets a header on it. Now a chest, knocks it up in the air. Cam looking over the Cam's back. No call. Joe gets a nice foot ahead on that. Oh, nice ball. It's going to be a Boxer throw-in. Boxers definitely, this is 100 times better than they played Saturday against Maldini turns. Ball bounces off the ref. Joe Cruz with a, nice one-timer. Over the net, but still, I'd love to see that one-timer. Don't settle that. Good opportunity for the Boxers.
Joe's had a number of good offensive opportunities the last couple of games.
Yeah, he's certainly looking for his offense more than he used to, which with the injuries was more important. And he had been playing a lot of outside mid. Eddie Martin called for that. Pass didn't get there. Nice run by number 10 for Zavarian. It's going to be a nice step by Eddie Delgado. Nice run there by number 10 off the back line, David Perry. John Santos controls to the back line. Oh, lazy pass there by Cristiano. Boxers can't be lazy on that back line with that pass. Two hand right in the back on that, but referee letting that go. Yeah, that's going to have to be a call on 17. 17 doing a good job fighting for the ball there, Christian McKenzie. But be a free kick for the Boxers. Boxers quickly back in play. Alvaro Ronaldo. Maldini trying to get through there, and he does. Knocked out, going to be a throw-in for the Boxers. A lot of bodies. Every team now is, in fact, I happened to see Coach Garrett Bowers was at the BC High Brockton game scouting, and I think any of the teams that have done these scouting are now going to be they're going to be playing 10 behind the ball. Boxers have got a phenomenal offense with a lot of speed, and most of these teams know they're playing 8 and 10 back and just hoping for a quick counterattack for offense. Boxers got away with a little push there. Nice work by number 6, but he didn't have time to get anything away there. Eddie Martins gets his body in there. John Santos back to Eddie Delgado. Cristiano sends it long.
Thank you.
Nice step by Eddie. Eddie keeps it in. Zavarian Hawks control, though. They have some numbers. Oh, very nice ball ahead. Great tackle by Cristiano. Zavarian's there, though.
Offside.
That's an offside.
That's
an offside. Referee got it. Great for the Boxers. Great tackle by Cristiano, but Boxers, that's just what they have to be careful not to let happen, is that quick counterattack by Zavarian. Good job there.
Maybe a little bit of a wake-up call about 15 minutes into this first half.
Absolutely, and the Boxers have played well, controlling most of the play, and a couple of good chances, but Zavarians had their opportunities also. Off number 5, Joe Casey, senior from Franklin. Yeah, it's going to be a push on Joe. And Joe doesn't agree, but he had both hands on his shoulders there. Ball's quickly back into play. Good double team, good recovery by Rilton. Came back great, and Joe helped. And he had the numbers. Now it's gets through. Cam controls. Got Eddie Martin coming up the left, and Maldini in the middle. Oh, Joe right in the middle.
Oh, yeah.
Nice ball, nice ball. Oh, great opportunity. Knocked out by Zavarian. Going to be another corner kick for the Boxers. Boxers' 3rd corner kick of the game. They've had some great ball movement around the box, the Boxers.
Better than Saturday. Oh.
Maldini gets a head on it, headed off the line by Zavarian. Maldini fighting for the ball. Good job by number 3, Dante Mancini for the Hawks, and gets it cleared out. A little stumble there by Bruno, but he gets back. Outside to Rilton. Rilton makes a nice move. Nice ball ahead to Maldini. Boxers putting a lot of pressure on that back line. Be a throw-in for the Boxers. Referee in his way.
Just wide.
Just wide.
Corner.
Be a corner kick. Another Boxers' 4th corner kick. Great opportunity there for the Boxers. Oh, and Bruno gets a header on it wide, though. Going to be a goal kick. Boxers looking 100% better than they did Saturday, but they need to get some goals. Number 8 for
Savarian substitution. Number 8, Aiden O'Neill. Number 7, Michael Katinas.
Michael Katinas. O'Neill and Katinas in for Zavarian. Be a goal kick for Zavarian. Severian's got to feel good that this game's tied right now. Boxers have had a lot of great opportunities. Maldini, with a touch. Joe takes a step up. Be off for Joe, though.
Break up that.
Throw in for Zavarian.
About halfway through this first half, still score 0-0, all tied up between the Severian Hawks and your Brockton Boxers. Tim Cruz alongside Mad Dog Matt Nelson, bringing you all the action from Marciano Stadium tonight.
That'll be a foul on quick restart. Ball's in. Gonna be another push, I guess. I didn't quite see that, but not much of a push, but referee right there, so be a free kick. Carvalho to take it. I know Bruno's taking it. No, Bruno's heading in. Get his big frame on there, maybe get a header on it.
Oh, nice.
Oh, there it is. Oh, and Cam couldn't get much foot on it.
Oh, my God.
Great opportunity for the Boxers.
Frederick just whiffed on the shot. He had it at his feet, just couldn't turn around with the ball.
Couldn't get much on it. That left ankle has been the one that's been injured. I'm not sure if he's a little leery of what he wanted to do there. Eddie gets a foot on that. Eddie Martin. Oh, John Santos needs to get more on that. Here comes Zavarian with numbers. Nice pass. Zavarian unable to control, and Adley Docantos sends that out of bounds.
Nice, Joe.
Nice defensive work by Joe Cruz. Be a throw-in for Zavarian. Throw-in for the Boxers. Cam is back to the goal. Nice job. Nice work. Ooh, great opportunity there. Nice step by Joe. Oh,
Hey.
yeah, it's gonna. Joe Cruz didn't like that one. That that referee giving a little warning there. There's been a little back and forth on that. Ref going to talk to both of them, I believe, but definitely a two-hander throwing him down on the ground there.
Throw him 2 hands down.
I'm not sure why the ref's talking to both of them on that. That was certainly a two-hander going down. But those two have been having quite a battle for the loose ball over there. Referee didn't stop the clock, but he is talking to the two of them.
Very long conversation.
Be a free kick for the Boxers. The referee over checking on what the warning was for. Cristiano takes the kick out. Cristiano Martins. Right in the box. Oh, and Eddie over. That's about the fourth ball the Boxers have put over the goal. Nice to get some control on one of these and put it on the ground. Number 12 for Zavarian going into the game. Mark Decathala back in the game.
Zavarian substitution number 12, Mark Decathala.
Bruno gets a header on it. John tries to get it back on the ground. Does a nice job there. Rilton sends it ahead. Couldn't get through. Maldini makes a turn. Ball across. Boxers couldn't get a body to it. Eddie keeps it in. And Bruno sends it back, but it'll be a throw-in for Zavarian. Throwing out near midfield for Zavarian. Rilton gets a foot on that.
That's it.
Zavarian controls out of the wing. The middle to Thakala. That's to Christian McKenzie. Be out of bounds. Be a throw-in for the Boxers.
16's coming in.
Number 16, Tim Murphy, coming back in the game, a junior from Needham. Throwing for the Boxers, had to track the ball down. Into Cristiano. Gets a foot on that all the way up to Cam. Cam out wide, Daddy Martins.
Nice,
great
the
ball.
Run. That's the run. Come on, Maldini.
Maldini
Come on,
looking to get
Maldini.
there.
Shot.
Oh,
just wide.
Great opportunity for the Boxers.
Oh,
Great ball ahead from Eddie Martins. Maldini just turned on the Jets and got to that and just
wide.
rolled it wide. Oh, Boxers with their
Severian
opportunities.
substitution number
they need
16,
need
Tim
to put
Murphy.
something away. 15:08 left to go in the first half. Oh, Boxers with some phenomenal opportunities. Unable to put anything in yet, though.
Sending more than a few through the football uprights and even more just wide.
Oh, it's a handball.
Oh, that's a hand. Yeah.
Handball on Zavarian.
Just tap it right there. He's right there. Give him the ball.
John Santos was looking for a quick replay. Now he's looking long. Eddie Martin's out on the right. Zavarian controls. Joe gets a foot on it but can't control it. Great work by Joe to keep pressure on. Who gets away with a little tug there. Bruno does a great job. He gets a little push there. Ref lets both of those go. So
That's fine.
that's going to be off of Bruno Martins. Going to be a throw in for Zavarian, fairly deep in Boxer territory. Boxers need to get back and mark up.
Oh, who's there? Nobody.
Rolton should have been there.
That's fine. That's fine.
Zavarian knocks it ahead, but out of bounds. A little miscommunication there by the Hawks. Be a throw in for the Boxers. Nice step by Zavarian to get in front of that. Boxers need to be aggressive on these.
Play.
Nice. That was off.
That was off of him. Yeah.
Looked to be off a blow, but referee calling that off of Boxers. Throwing for Zavarian. They control out at midfield. Boxers dropping off a little bit here.
Oh, nice ball.
Nice opportunity. Number 9, Tim Sheehan. It's a couple times now he's backed into
Yes. Nice.
Rolling controls.
Oh, we have.
Oh,
Possession.
boy, that's should have been an advantage. Referee calling a foul. He's actually calling these two over to have a talk. No, he's just calling number 17 over for Zavarian. But, boy, referee should have let advantage go there. Boxers had the ball and had an opportunity there. Number 17, Christian McKenzie, senior captain from Franklin. Referee having a little word with him. Bruno Martins take the kick for the Boxers.
Come on, Bruno.
Sends it long. John gets a foot on Santos. Out to Bruno.
Again, Bruno. Pop it again.
Okay, I'm making a run. Oh, too far away, too far.
That's unlucky.
Bruno's got to let that go. And it's going to be a throw-in for Zavarian. Ooh,
Ah, blue. All right, back.
Boxers need to drop. Now it's a Boxers throw. Getting a little sloppier here. Boxers need to get their edge back. Oh, had room up the middle. Cristiano needs to get rid of that. Boxers starting to hold the ball. They need to keep those quick, sharp passes they were doing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Cam can't keep that in. Gonna be a throw in for the Hawks. The referee calling it a foul on Cam. Gonna be a kick for the Hawks out there. 11:25 to go in the half. Boxers have dominated, but they don't have a score. We have a 0-0 in this game. Cristiano knocks that out.
Not for lack of opportunities.
No, Boxers have had their opportunities, but that's what you don't want to happen.
Oh, come on, Cam.
Over the top, Cam looking to get the position on that. Controls,
Nice, Cam.
gets around. Cam knocked down, but Zavarian controls.
Simple.
Eddie Delgado over to John. Nice ball bouncing around a little bit. Nice ball up to Rilton Cavallo. Nice
good,
ball throw
Maldini.
for Maldini. Knocked out. It's going to be another corner kick for the Boxers. That's their 5th of the half.
Corner.
Nice to see Maldini's speed back in the game. They've missed it the last couple of games. He played very little up at Catholic Memorial. Oh, another ball over the net. Eddie Martin pops that over the net. That is going to be, I believe that's 5 balls the Boxers have put over the net from close in.
Savarian substitution number 13, Pat McLaughlin.
Close, pretty tough to put it over the net. Pat McLaughlin, senior from Norfolk, in for Zavarian. In for number 9. John gets a head on it. Cam gets a body on it. Maldini controls. Oh, he's got Eddie Martin right there. Great run. Little bit ahead of him. Nice cross. Oh, John, one-time that. John needs to one-time that with his left foot on that. Nice step by Eddie. Great read. Eddie Delgado's had a great season at that left back. Zavarian getting away with a few pushes in the back now, going for those loose balls. Oh, Cristiano just gets ahead on that. A little sloppy play by the Boxers back there.
Zavarian player slow to get up, holding his midsection.
Number 6, Martin O'Malley, a little banged up there. Ronaldo controls. That's going to be a trip on. Be a free kick for Zavarian out about 50 yards out with the 40-yard line of the football markings. 8:42 to go in the first half. 0-0 game here against the Zavarian Hawks. Boxers have controlled, but that's just over the net, and it's going to be a corner kick for Zavarian. That's a hell of a ball from out there. Excuse me, heck of a ball. We're on cable. I guess I can get away with that, right?
It's the beautiful thing about public access television.
Zavarian with a quick, ball's in play. John Santos gets a foot on it, keeps it in, gets a turn on it. Oh. Eddie shields that. Great ball. Be a throw in for the White. Up to Maldini. Maldini's got some space. Nice ball to Cam down the line. Cam needs to get some help. Maldini coming up. Trying to pop that through. Rose there. Cam gets a foot. Rowe needed to be a little quicker with that ball. He had Joe wide open.
You got to go to the ball. Can't wait for the ball.
Nice job by Bruno. Nice shield. Over to Eddie. Eddie back to Cristiano. Cristiano clears. Rolton working very hard. Adley controls. Needs to make a better pass with that. Be a box to throw in, but Adley's got to make that. You got to make sure that pass gets through. Nice fake by Joe. Oh, Rowe with the right idea, looking to get it upfield. Nice ball movement by Zavarian. There's some space here. Nice step by John. Controlled by Mike Cruz. Good step by John Santos on that to deflect that shot. Down to 6.5 minutes to go in the first half. Brockton Boxers 8-0-2 against the Zavarian Hawks 3-5. But again, when these two teams play, the records don't really matter. John gets a foot on that. Zavarian controls. Nice step. Eddie Delgado's playing great in that back. Oh, Rowe's got to give that up. He's just got to give that up quicker.
Nice.
This ball over the top.
Oh, yeah.
Eddie Martin's.
Corner.
That should be a corner. Great work there. 6th corner kick of the first half for the Boxers. Rilton Carvalho's got to look at midfield quicker. He's got to give that ball up quickly when there's an opening. Nice punch out by the goalkeeper. Cristiano with a miss on that, but does a nice job recovering.
Those guys aren't off, though. The other guys may have.
Bruno steps up and can't get there. Bruno needs to get back. Joe Cruz hustling back. A lot of space, though. Nice read by Eddie.
Nice.
Eddie Martins now gets nice ball up ahead to Rilton Carvalho. Nice pop over the top. Oh, great work by Cam to get a foot on that.
No.
Bruno pops it ahead. Boxers need a little better first touch. Nice job by Cristiano to head that back to Mike Cruz. Down to just below 5 minutes to go in the first half, 0-0 tie. Again, Boxers dominating, but they have not been able to put a ball in the net yet. Zavarian controls the midfield, now the Boxers have it. John Santos looks to send it over the top. Oh, here's Rilton controls. Oh, and pops it over his left foot and just wide. Wholesale substitutions for
Savarian substitution, number
Zavarian.
9, Tim Sheehan. Number 4, James Folan. Number 14, Trevor Gleason.
Trevor Gleason back in the game. That was a great opportunity for the Una. Missed kick by Zavarian. Maldini controls. Oh, makes a nice turn. Tries to take it inside. A few too many bodies. Zavarian sends it along.
Simple.
Cristiano gets on it. Cristiano, one touch too many, but does a nice job recovering. Oh, nice ball. Rilton ahead to Cam. Cam up to Eddie.
Eddie took too
Eddie,
close.
yeah, Eddie coming in on that. Yeah, he needs to stay out wider on that. Great opportunity for the Boxers. Great ideas. I like what I'm seeing, but
Execution at the end is killing.
again, Eddie Martins' first start. He needs to get a little better understanding of what they're looking to do. Be off Joe Cruz. Be a throw-in for Zavarian. This is much more reminiscent of what they've been playing, though, and I don't know why Bruno knocked that out. He had plenty of time to send that back. Be a throw-in for Zavarian. 2:51 to go in the half. Referee call. The referee gets sucked into that one. Adley DeCanto getting called for a foul, but not sure about that one. That's I hate to go on one of my mini rants, but that's the problem with the MIAA refereeing system of two referees, not one in the middle and two assistant referees. He's 55 yards away from that, calling that. You can't see that. And of course, he doesn't mark off the 10 yards. These guys are about 15 yards back, but dangerous free kick. Nice ball by Zavarian. It gets through. Joe Cruz, though, able to control it. Sends it ahead. Up to Cam. He's got Rilton with him. Couldn't control, though. It's going to be a throw-in deep in Boxer territory for the Boxers. Referee moving him back. Down to below 2 minutes to go. Referee will keep the time on the field.
Official time will be kept on the field.
Nice quick touches. Rilton turns. Tends to keep that ball a little too long. Joe Cruz ahead to John Santos. Nice easy passes. That's what the Boxers need. John looks ahead out in the corner. Maldini gets there. Great cross. Cam there.
Again, nothing. He just can't.
Cam with that blocky left ankle can't get anything on there tonight. Great effort by Bruno. Can't get there. Be a throw in.
Savarian substitution, number 22, Cam Middleton.
22 in Cam Middleton for the Hawks. Bounces around the midfield. Eddie sends it long. Going to be out of bounds, be a throw-in for Zavarian.
About a minute left here in the first half. Give or take.
John Santos, a nice long leg, controls that. And that's going to be the end of the first half. Well, Matt, I'd say first half dominated by the Boxers. 3 shots on goal to 1, many opportunities, 5 or 6 balls over the net, and 5 corner kicks to 1 for Zavarian, but not showing it on the scoreboard. 0-0.
Well, that's the thing. When I think of that first half, I think of missed opportunities. A lot of balls kicked over the net, as you said. A lot of shots kicked wide. But the score is 0-0, so Zavarian has got to be happy with themselves here.
I would think so. Zavarian, again, playing what most of the teams are doing against this Boxer offense now, playing a very defensive game, and probably be happy to get out of here with a 0-0 tie. Boxers need to convert some of these opportunities, and if it's like some of the other games, once they do, the floodgates will kind of open, but they need to score.
Well, the score at halftime, 0-0. Zavarian tied with the Brockton Boxers. We will step aside, take a short break, and bring you second half action right after this.
You think it's not a big deal. You've been driving several years. But have you really thought about the cause of many tears? What if for just an instant your eyes have left the road, your hands were busy texting, your mind was in that mode? It only takes a second to make a fatal mistake. Once that's happened, the consequences are hard to take. You say it won't happen to me, I'm always in control. What about the time it did? Was it worth the life you stole? So keep your phone out of arm's reach until you've reached your destination. You are responsible for your actions. Driving deserves your concentration. Must it always take disaster to open up our eyes? Please teach by your example before more of America dies. Stop texting while driving.
Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, soccer fans of all ages, welcome back into Marciano Stadium for second half action between the Zavarian Hawks and your Brockton Boxers. The score, 0-0, classic Zavarian Brockton high fashion. I am Mad Dog Matt Nelson, bringing you all the action high atop Armand Colombo Field here at Marciano Stadium. The first half, the story is missed opportunities, as a free kick for Zavarian moved back 5 yards. Zavarian starting off with possession here in the second half. And Brockton with an opportunity here. Rilton Carvalho trying to chase it down. Broken up by Ben Shields, the goalkeeper for Zavarian. Arlie Del Canto with a bad first touch, and Zavarian takes over. Zavarian with it now, dangling, kicking it up, broken up by the stringent defense of Brockton. But Zavarian has it again. Bruno Martins this time with a good step to break this one up. Martins with it on the far side. Up to Joe Cruz, who gets it up to Cristiano. And now Maldini Fonseca on the far side. He misses Rilton Carvalho. Bruno Martins with it now. Kicks it up over to Eddie Martins. All the way back to Arlie Del Canto. Up to Martins. Martins broken up, but it goes back to Bruno Martins. Martins, his pass for number 23, Lucas Spinola. And it goes out of bounds. And Zavarian will have a free kick with a boxer down on the field. And the clock stops with exactly 38 minutes remaining. And the trainer, Jerry Connors, coming out. Not a good situation at all. One of Brockton's players down. Felix, who is it? You won't be able to see now. She got a card in the one. Cristiano Martins, the boxer, down. One of the starters, he pops back up. Doesn't look too hurt, but he does have to come off the field of play, courtesy of the clock being stopped MIAA rules. And Cristiano Martin's over with trainer Jerry Connors nursing his right leg. So Brockton 1 man short on the field. Looks like Martin's will be. Brockton's only got 9 men on, and a goal for Severian. Number 5, Joe Casey, senior captain, putting that one in the back of the net. Brockton only had 9 guys on the field of play.
How many? 9? You said 9 players? It happens that way sometimes.
So Severian capitalizing on a little bit of confusion on the end of the Brockton Boxers. And Casey with the goal to put the Hawks up 1-0 over Brockton.
So now Severian's going to be playing backwards now. They're going to play back, drop back from deep.
And still only 9 players, not counting the goaltender, on the field. Why is there only 9?
He has to wait until the referee lets him in.
Severian goal scored in the 37th
So Brockton
minute
playing a man
of the
short until
second
they
half
can make a legal
by
substitution.
number 9.
Joe
me,
Joe
by
Casey
number
again, number 5
5
on the play. Now
Joe
a header
Casey.
into the box. Brockton with an opportunity broken up by the goaltender Ben Shields. Now clearing it up and out of Severian territory. Bruno Martins with it.
See, now he's in. So now we got
And now Brockton finally with the right number of men on the field is number 12 able to get in the game. That is Kevin Correa. And Severian with an opportunity on the far side. The cross is broken up by Bruno, who ran into him. And a whistle for a penalty, and they're going to say the ball went out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for Brockton.
So the problem with Brockton is that they're not like chemistry, not passing to each other, not communicating.
Oh, yeah.
Right, see? No, touch it.
Martins up to Fonseca. Fonseca has it broken up, kicked inbounds, turning it over to the Hawks. So 1-0 to score. Severian on top of Brockton about 5 minutes into the second half. Brockton with some pressure now. A shot, and Martins whiffed on it. Actually, that was Rilton Carvalho, who just couldn't get his whole foot on the shot. Goal kick for the Hawks. This will be a free kick for Brockton. Quick restart. A shot goes just wide past the diving Shields, and it will be a goal kick for Brockton as one of the Hawks touched it. It'll be a corner kick, rather, for Brockton. To be taken by Rilton Carvalho. Carvalho pops it into the box and headed out by the Hawks. But Rilton with it now. His shot, headed, and a goal! Offsides ruled. Brockton that close to tying this game at 1, but waved offsides by the official. He was right on top of it. So Brockton just unable to get that first goal.
That went in is because he didn't come out and hit it. He let it bounce.
And Severian escaping one down. Number 9 falls on top of the ball. He's shielding. And the penalty called against Brockton. Severian has a free kick. It'll be taken by number 17, Christian McKenzie. McKenzie sends it high and deep, all the way into the box where it is broken up by the back line of Brockton. So Brockton with some good short passing to move the ball up into Severian territory. Maldini Fonseca.
Oh, yeah, nice ball.
Up to Martins, who has his shot deflected by the Severian defender, and it'll be another corner kick for Brockton. Their 7th of the game. Wilton short this time, all the way through, and kicked out by Severian. Severian getting it all the way up. Number 9 has it broken up. That was Tim Sheehan. Out of bounds off of Severian. Wilton Carvalho on the far side. Crosses it. Brockton with an opportunity. Maldini Fonseca just can't get his clean on it, and it's kicked all the way back out to midfield. Cross into the box again, broken up by Severian. Brockton's player pushed from behind. And a little bit of discussion going on now between the officials and Brockton's player number 4, Ronaldo Correa. And it'll be a Brockton free kick from about the 34-yard line of the football markings. Headed into the hands of Ben Shields, who has trouble hanging on, but eventually grabs up the rebound. Shields kicks it out to midfield. Brockton with possession on the far side. Carving in and out of defenders is Maldini Fonseca. Now a shot and a goal! Sniped from about 35 yards out. Number 10. That is John Santos, the captain, leading by example, sniping that ball with a fire trail behind it from about 35 yards out.
30th minute. 10 on
About
the
10
system.
minutes into the second half. All tied up at 1.
Brockton goals scored in the 30th minute of the second half by number 10, John Santos.
Top corner, top 90 corner, right? You see how he shot that? You see? No wait.
All tied up at 1. John Santos with the equalizer. About 10 minutes into the second half.
You see how they train?
Now Brockton
Passing the ball, they try to pass the
trying to get more pressure going.
That's what's good. That's how you need to play. Oh, ball. Look, see the throw in. He goes to the ball.
Hey, sir. What's the card?
Brockton with a free kick from about 30 yards out. Wilton Carvalho to take it. He's excellent at curving the ball inwards towards the goal. That is what he does. And kicked out wide from Brockton.
One goal. See what happens when you give up, when you don't score.
Wilton Carvalho with it now in the middle of the field. He gets past one defender. Charging it on goal and has it broken up by the back line of Severian. Severian kicks it out of bounds. Brockton throwing. And we'll try to get about 10 yards up. A little bit of miscommunication there on the part of the Brockton Boxers. And Severian will have a goal kick. And we have a timeout called by Severian. 27 minutes.
Timeout called on the field by
55
Severian.
seconds left in the second half, all knotted up at one. John Santos and Joe Casey, the goal scorers for their respective teams.
He needs to do a better job coming out in the bar.
I want to take this time to thank the cast and crew for tonight's festivities. Camera, we have Chalise Jefferson, Michelle Michelli, and Anna Coots in the truck. We have Mike the Postman Simmons with another delivery, and the one, the only award-winning director and producer, Paul Mandeville, along with myself, the Mad Dog Matt Nelson, calling all the action high atop Armand Colombo Field here at Marciano Stadium. And there has been a lot of action tonight. We saw a lot of missed opportunities in the first half on the part of Brockton, finally finishing one here in the second half. And John Santos just absolutely sniping a fireball past Ben Shields and into the back of the net. So a goal kick for Severian. Quickly taken back by Rilton Carvalho of the Boxers. He turns it over, but Severian kicks it out of bounds. To be thrown in by Kevin Carrera. Carrera up to Rilton. Rilton turns it over to Severian. Brockton gets it right back. Bruno Martins just ahead of number 23, Lucas Spinola.
James Foley. Yeah, I just seen Mr. Foley. He says hi. Hello? Yeah, what'd you say?
A foot race and a good slide tackle there by Arlie Docanto to get that ball out of harm's way. And Severian will have a throw-in.
What happened to your dinner date?
And again kicked out by Brockton.
Alright, I dig it. Alright. You wanna stay here with Papa? Or you wanna come? You wanna go to Nani's house now?
This will be yet another throw-in for the Hawks.
You wanna stay here? Watch the game?
Sent it to the middle of the field and taken by Brockton.
Will you tell me how the game went?
Oh, right there.
Brockton with good opportunity. Maldini Fonseca with his speed has it broken up by Christian McKenzie in the middle of the field.
Beat one person, that's fine. And you do it with some more, gotta get rid of. Look what they're playing. Those three players making a run right there. You should pass the ball.
Milton Carvalho with it. He still has it. Brockton with an opportunity. Milton Carvalho. The shot pops up high and out of immediate danger for Severian. But Brockton pouring on the offense here in the second half.
Too much dribbling. You see? That's what happens when you dribble. You gotta get rid of the ball.
That's what happens when you dribble too much.
Yeah.
When you pass forward, it's like
23 and 12. 23.
Severian substitution, number 12, Mark Thickathella, and number 23, Michael Gillespie.
Decafella and Gillespie coming back into the game for Severian.
Does it going in?
Good back and forth between the players, both wearing 23. And Lucas Marola with it, gets it up to Maldini, who's pushed from behind, and that'll be a free kick for Brockton. Free kick from about 30 yards out. Milton Carvalho to take it.
He's not doing it the right way. He's trying to set up a ball. Right? When you set up the ball, you want to cover your
Severian has a wall of 2. Milton kicks it up, off the crossbar.
That's what happens when you don't cover the right.
Brockton coming within an inch of their first lead of the game, and now another shot swallowed up by the awaiting arms of Ben Shields.
Slow the game down now. Let your defense and everybody reset. You know what I mean? You don't have to throw it down quick. You know, big punt. And that's a stuff you punt. You know, when you punt, you want to punt from right there to halfway. Okay? You should always make it to the halfway.
Just around 23 minutes to go here in
Ground boys.
the second half. 1-1 the score. John Santos and Joe Casey, the 2 goal scorers for their respective teams. Got Carvalho with a chip shot. And it goes high and wide.
See what happened there? He put his feet up to go ahead of it. You shouldn't do that. You use your head, go in there, use your head. Look, you see all the ball up in the air? You see the kids? They use their head, you see?
that might hurt.
It don't hurt them. You gotta play tough.
I'll do it.
Bruno Martins chasing it down for Brockton. He will let Michael Cruz take it.
That kind of looks like a. Oh.
We haven't seen Cam Frederick here in the second half. He's on the bench.
He tried to pick it over the player, so he got it up there. Then he crossed the ball, then he could try to shoot.
Oh, yeah, Maldini's got it.
Yeah, Maldini Fonseca streaking up the side. Has his legs taken out from under him, no call. And it will be a Brockton throw it deep in Hawks territory. 2 substitutions coming in. Number 7 for Brockton, Denilson goals.
Severian substitution, number 25, Dylan Gardner. Brockton substitution, number 7, Denilson Gomes.
Playing this level? Yeah. Got a lot of practice to do before we get up here.
How old are you?
They're in high school.
How old are you till you get to high school?
14. Yep. They're gonna be 14 soon. Good stuff, coach. Good stuff, coach.
I'll try myself.
Aye. Easy.
He tried to
Arlie
grab it.
Canto looking up for Martins, doesn't connect. About halfway through this second half, 1-1 the score.
Finger
Severian, a typical battle with Brockton. Now Mad Dog Matt Nelson bringing you all the action high above Colombo Field here at Marciano Stadium.
No. Well, you're supposed to be talking to the player.
You see how the goalkeeper won the ball back in the box?
Cruz picks it up, sends it out to Kevin Carrera.
That was a nice throw. He just
26.
Getting a little bit chilly here at Marciano Stadium with a slight wind blowing.
Brockton substitution number 26, Ronaldo Herrera.
Slight wind blowing in Brockton's favor.
Brockton are a really good team.
they're ranked number 1.
They are? Nice.
Martin's up to Correa. Correa with it. Chips it up looking for Fonseca, doesn't connect. Now a shot, and it goes high and wide, and it will be a goal kick for Severian.
Or I hit the pole. Or I hit the goal. What is that, goal kick? How come the goalie doesn't?
Severian with a nice run up the side, number 17 with it. Christian McKenzie, he's taken down from behind, and Severian will have a free kick.
There he is. He's calling him over.
He's going to give him a warning for us.
How many guys are in the wall? How many guys on the wall do you?
You see how the goalkeeper's taking the short post? The wall should cover the short post. You see?
17's taking it.
You see how now the
McKenzie
goalkeeper's
to
right there?
take it.
The goalkeeper
No.
to be set,
Depends.
getting ready.
Either 11 or
They're going to
17,
back
one
the
of those two.
Brockton wall up. It's either going to be Sam Goldberg or Christian McKenzie. It will be McKenzie. He sends it way too long and out the other side, out of bounds. Goal kick for Brockton.
I don't know what.
Want to give the ball back.
I don't know what. Clap too.
You just want to give the ball back.
That's what I said.
Brockton needs some weight, dude.
Come on, Brockton.
Give the ball up. See what happened? He won't give the ball up.
Get the corner.
Bruno Martin's kicking it out of bounds across midfield. Severian throwing.
Oh. Oh, nice.
Nice ball. Oh, see the keeper.
Now Goldberg with an opportunity.
See how he's shuffling?
Trying to get around the Brockton defender. He shoots it. It's swallowed up by Michael Cruz.
Good stop.
That's a big turn.
Keep it close. Boys, it's the first touch.
Pick the fella.
Do they sell?
Back and forth action.
23.
About 16 and a half minutes to go here in the second half. All knotted up at 1. A whistle from the other end of the field. Severian has a free kick.
Six.
So free kick from about the 30-yard line of the football markings.
Drop back. As a goalkeeper, you're supposed to mark and tell your players who to mark. You see one white person, one white to one blue. You see? And you They
It's like a pattern.
What's the problem?
A lot of confusion on the field. Lots of confusion.
What's the problem? How can you not tell? The ball.
Brockton's wall of one.
You see, as a goalkeeper, you're keeping yourself ready.
At some point today, we might have the kick. Long and deep and over the net. Through the football uprights, and there's now been more field goals kicked here at Marciano Stadium tonight than NFL kickers have kicked
Savarian
this
substitution
entire
number
week.
9, Tim Sheehan. Number 6, Martin O'Malley. Brockton substitution number 21, Anderson DaCosta.
Anderson Costa coming into the game for Brockton. Carvalho with it, crosses it. Fonseca trying to turn the corner, unable to do so. Sent right back into the box. And cleared out by Severi.
Just agree to that.
Hello?
Just agree to. Brockton substitution number 23, Lucas Spinola.
Goal kick for Severian. 13 minutes and some change left. Severian with an opportunity. Kept it bounce. Crossed just a little bit too far. Now Brockton forced to kick it out of bounds. Cruz running all the way out. The ball is loose in the box. And Brockton able to escape a very hairy situation. Goldberg and McKenzie playing give and go. Kicked out of bounds onto the Brockton bench. Brockton with it. Broken up by Severian. McKenzie. Over to James Fuller. Fonseca on the far side, kicked out of bounds. And that'll be a goal kick for Brockton.
Oh, that's so corner.
A one-time shot bouncing around the box. A shot and just high. About a foot over the top of the net was the shot for Bruno Martins. And they're trying to decide who it bounced off of. They're going to rule it was off of Severian, and Proctor will have another goal kick. Quarter kick. This one headed through the uprights. The field goal is good. Count it.
The NFL is missing a lot.
Severian substitution number 7, Michael Katinas. Number 14, Trevor Gleason.
What number if you play for the number?
I want 10. Big number.
Brockton substitution number 9, Cam Frederick.
So Frederick back in the game with just under 10 minutes to go. Fonseca making a run. He keeps the ball in. Bouncing around the box. Brockton still with it. A shot and a goal! Brockton puts one home to get their first lead of the night. Brockton up 2-1 after the goal by number 10, John Santos. And that goal puts Brockton in very good position for the rest of this game.
10 scored it, but was it
17 or assisted.
what was 17?
Elvis Mendez.
I don't think Elvis is out there, is he? No,
Elvis? Yeah. Wait, where's 17?
it's 12, I think. Is that 12? I think it was 12. Oh, him.
Brockton with another opportunity here. 4-on-4 upfield, broken up by Severian.
Brockton goal scored in the 9th minute by number
Wilfred
10, John
Carvalho
Santos.
trying to chase it down. Being shielded nicely by number 7 of the Hawks, Michael Katinas.
Bam.
Carvalho able to get it back. A shot, and very close to getting a third goal here was Brockton.
Hey. Sounds like when you were saying, hey.
Free kick for Brockton, very, very close. About 25 yards out.
Who's faking it? Johnny? Johnny's trying to get a hat trick.
Referees discussing with each other. Looks like one of them wanted that call to go against Brockton. But either way, Brockton has a free kick. The shot low right into the arms of Ben Shields.
Nice, Bruno.
About 7 minutes to go. Brockton up 2-1. Courtesy of the goal by John Santos.
I think it was 12.
The 2 goals by John Santos, rather. And Joe Casey, the lone goal scorer for Severian. Shot goes wide off the back of the net.
12 was the one that,
That's good. He's the assistant. 12.
yeah, he got the assist.
I knew he was there. It was 12.
Sam Goldberg coming back into the game for Severian.
Severian substitution number 11, Sam Goldberg.
Frederick just tweaked his ankle. He's limping around on that right ankle. If I'm Coach Robbins, I'm taking him out of this game to prevent further injury. It's the 3rd time this season he has tweaked that right ankle. Throw in for the Hawks.
Keep.
See, that's a keeper. See, baby, you should be coming
Severian has it, kicked out by Brockton.
Oh, I thought it came
And a whistle and a yellow card coming out against Severian. First yellow card we've seen here at Marciano all season. And the Hawks player now has to come out of the game. It is number 7. That's Michael Katinas. Now takes a seat on the bench.
Dante Mancini. Severian substitution number 3, Dante Mancini.
Mancini coming into the game to replace Katinas. Now another whistle and a free kick for Severian. Just under 5 minutes to go here. Severian getting a yellow card. DeCanto heads it up to Fonseca. Fonseca up to Rilton Carvalho, who's in a foot race. That's a bad first touch by Severian, and Rilton Carvalho in alone. He gives it to Fonseca, who shoots. It pops wide, and Shields gets the rebound. Brockton very, very close to getting a third goal here. Really pouring on the offensive pressure in the second half. Now Carvalho with it. To Fonseca, who has a hole. His shot, and it's deflected wide. It'll be a corner kick for Brockton. So he breaks up the corner attempt. Brockton taking it back, but a whistle and a free kick for the Hawks. So Severian setting it all the way up. Taken by Christian McKenzie. On Michael Cruz, and he swallows it up. 3 minutes to go here in regulation time. Reminder that once the clock hits 2 minutes, official time is kept on the fields by the referees. Rilton Carvalho with a beautiful move to get around a defender. Now pops it up to Maldini Fonseca. Fonseca to the middle. Broken up by Severian with 2.5 minutes to go. Santos with it in the middle of the field. Sends it for Carvalho. Rilton Carvalho keeping it inbounds. Still with the ball. And he's tripped up. No whistle by the officials.
He tried to jump between 2 guys.
Official time will be kept on the field.
So the clock hits 2 minutes, and I will try to do my best to guesstimate how much time is left. Whistle against Severian. Brockton free kick about 35 yards out. Santos to take the kick. He chips it high into the arms of Ben Shields. About a minute and a half to go.
See that? That's how you're supposed to grab the ball. You hear me?
Well, we don't breathe. We just go like this. We're on our tippy toes.
No, but you can't be on your tippy toes. Did you see him? He jumped right in there and grabbed that ball. That's what you need to do inside of this
Brockton, tons of offensive pressure in the second half.
Is the tournament gonna be different?
Yeah, it's going to be tough.
Here Maldini Fonseca goes again. He's got it in the middle of the field. He gives it to Rilton Carvalho. Point blank chance. A shot and a goal. Rilton Carvalho assisted by Maldini Fonseca. Carvalho from Fonseca. Three to one the score. Brockton finally putting another one home. We turn it over to Felix.
Brockton goals scored in the second minute of the second half by number 27, Rialton Carvalho, assisted by number 19, Maldini Fonseca.
Felix Nieves, the PA announcer here at Marciano Stadium. 3 to 1 the score. Carvalho from Fonseca. John Santos, the other two goals. And Joe Casey, the lone scorer for Severian. Just about 30 seconds left here. Last second shot on Michael Cruz, who falls on the ball. Not much time left here at all. Michael Cruz just holding it. He kicks it up. The officials looking at their watches. Maybe about 15 seconds left as Maldini Fonseca goes for another run out of bounds. Severian with the ball. About 4 seconds left. And the whistle sounds to end the game. Brockton, a
Final
great come
score,
from behind
Brockton
win.
3, Severian 1. Don't forget, next game is this Thursday right here against Madison Park Vocational High School. 6 o'clock. Please come out and support the team.
So 3 to 1 the final score. Brockton, a great come from behind win over the Severian Hawks, who were up 1-0 at halftime. 2 goals scored by John Santos and the other one by Rilton Carvalho. Again, Joe Casey, the lone goal scorer for the Hawks, but Brockton showing some great offensive power in that second half. Not unseen in the first half, but they were able to finish in the second half, something they have had trouble with in these last 2 or 3 games. They will face Madison Park High School next, and we'll have that game for you on Brockton Community Access. For everyone here at Brockton Community Access, our crew, our director Paul Mandeville, I am Mad Dog Matt Nelson. We will see you next game.